"Will you have a cigarette?" asked Mrs. Strickland. She looked about for the box, but it was not to be seen. "I'm afraid there are none." Suddenly she burst into tears, and hurried from the room. I was startled. I suppose now that the lack of cigarettes, brought as a rule by her husband, forced him back upon her recollection, and the new feeling that the small comforts she was used to were missing gave her a sudden pang. She realized that the old life was gone and done with. It was impossible to keep up our social pretenses any longer. "I dare say you'd like me to go," I said to the Colonel, getting up. "I suppose you've heard that blackguard has deserted her," he cried explosively. I hesitated. "You know how people gossip," I answered. I was vaguely told that something was wrong. "He's bolted. He's gone off to Paris with a woman. He's left Amy without a penny." "I'm awfully sorry," I said, not knowing what else to say. The Colonel gulped down his whiskey. He was a tall, lean man of 50, with a drooping mustache and grey hair. He had pale blue eyes and a weak mouth. I remembered from my previous meeting with him that he had a foolish face, and was proud of the fact that for the 10 years before he left the army he had played polo 3 days a week. "I don't suppose Mrs. Strickland wants to be bothered with me just now," I said. "Will you tell her how sorry I am? If there's anything I can do, I shall be delighted to do it." He took no notice of me. "I don't know what's to become of her. And then there are the children. Are they going to live on air? 17 years. What about 17 years? They've been married," he snapped. "I never liked him. Of course he was my brother-in-law, and I made the best of it." "Did you think him a gentleman?" "She ought never to have married him." "Is it absolutely final?" "There's only one thing for her to do, and that's to divorce him." "That's what I was telling her when you came in." "Fire in with your petition, my dear Amy," I said. "You owe it to yourself and you owe it to the children. He'd better not let me catch sight of him. I'd thrash him within an inch of his life."